Amanda forgot to put a diaper on Alexander yesterday as he went to sleep. So I woke up at around 10:30 and it was pee in the entire bed. Oh, slippery outside today. Talking English when you're making YouTube videos, when it's not your native language, is kind of a weird thing. It's one of those days.
Hello!
Ready to give your daily shot at the NERF leaderboard?
Yes, today I feel strong.
Oof, I have a good feeling about today. The best.
The best of the best of the best. So,
Which gun do you choose?
I think I will go for the same.
You can have this one as well. Yeah.
Oj! 20 poäng! Nej! Nej! Jag vill inte träffa mig.
Oh! Vad fick vi? 80!
80!
Fick jag! Och du fick 70! Haha!
Alltså.
The world's loudest coffee brewer. If you're new here and watching me for the first time, then you probably don't know, but my native language is not English. I'm actually from Sweden. And if I were to speak Swedish, då skulle det låta så här, vet du. För att, ja, det är det jag brukar prata. And one of the hardest things when it comes to making content on YouTube is to come across as natural as possible when I'm not speaking my native language. And one of the questions that I get a lot is, how did I learn how to speak English, and how can you actually manage to vlog in English or record videos in English when it's not your native language? I'm gonna call a guest here for the vlog today.
Hello, everything was ringing. My MacBook was ringing, my phone was ringing. I was like, oh my god, what do I do? Hey.
How did it feel to make it into Peter's last video then?
It was exciting, honestly. It was really exciting to be part of it and to talk about something that I have a lot of thoughts on. So it was fun.
Everyone should go and check out that video. I'm gonna drop a link down below. I have a couple of questions for you today.
All right. Shoot.
It's like, oh crap.
Ooh, okay. Put me on the spot. Hello.
I'm making a video on not being a native English language speaker when making YouTube videos. What would you say is the strangest thing about making videos in English?
Well, it's actually funny because for me, for some reason, it would be stranger to do it in Dutch, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just like I never strategically chose to start an English channel. It just kind of made sense because I did my studies in English. You know, I have a lot of like international friends. So for some reason, that's just, I don't know. I'm weird like that.
I think one of the biggest things, or one of the strangest things, is that you kind of develop a different persona that is not really different, but it's still different because it's not your native language. For example, when I'm speaking Swedish, one of the things that I feel is that I'm more like, I'm talking more like this, you know?
Yeah, I can relate to that actually.
And when I'm speaking English, it's more like I have this, it's kind of a weird thing. Have you ever felt like that?
I definitely think that there is a difference, not necessarily in personality, but the way that you present yourself.
Yeah.
But I think it's also just because the language, like the intonation is different. So you just start speaking differently and presenting yourself. I don't know.
I think also one of the impactful things is that we watch a lot of people that are speaking English, and then we draw inspiration from the way that they talk as well, without us even really thinking about it, you know?
I think that that is really interesting, especially because it's not our mother tongue. Like my accent is all over the place. Some people think I'm Canadian, other people think that I'm Irish. Like no one can really place it because you just pick little things from every accent, I guess, and you just mash it all together, and that's what we're doing.
Exactly.
Kind of weird.
What would you say would be the biggest thing that helped you to become comfortable in doing it and to get more fluent while speaking English?
Well, I think that I already have a little history with speaking a lot of English, as my studies was entirely in English. So for me, it wasn't like I didn't really have to get comfortable in front of the camera. But I think that for someone who's considering doing it in English, just practice, just start talking to the camera a lot in English, make mistakes, doesn't matter, you don't have to upload it, but just get comfortable with it and get comfortable with speaking another language and learning that language.
I totally agree on that, because a lot of people think that when they're watching my videos, I've heard that how did you get so good at English? But it all comes down to doing it every day.
Yes, I mean, right now I am trying to learn French. I am an absolute noob when it comes to French, but the key is to just, you know, when I'm making lunch, I try to say the things that I'm doing in French, you know? It's
Parapluie! Oh.
Baguette avec brie et croissant, oui, oui, oui. But yeah, so I think that's the case. If you wanna make videos in English or whatever language, it's all about just repeating it and talking in that language every day until you get sick of it, and then do it some more.
We've also been talking about that aspect of, do you really need to make videos in English though?
Here's the thing, you can make videos in English, but if your English sucks, then there's really no point in making them in English, right? Like no one is going to resonate, no one is going to understand it. Like it's not going to work, it's not going to connect. And I think that it's so important when you're making videos in whichever language is that you can connect with people and you can express yourself. And when you're at that level, then make videos in English. But you definitely don't have to. There's literally an audience for everyone in every language.
What you said there about not being able to connect because you're not good enough in speaking English, I think that this is something that I struggled with in the beginning of my channel, because I didn't feel comfortable talking fluently in English. So I was waiting a lot of back and forth between, should I do it in Swedish or should I do it in English? When I got the traction of my channel was, I think, like after 1.5 years of actually been speaking English on YouTube in my videos. Like before that, no one knew what I was doing.
Have you considered making a channel in Swedish now?
Oh yeah, so many times.
I think that would be so weird though. Like I cannot imagine myself saying, I don't know, like doing the same videos in Dutch, which is, I don't know, it's kind of weird.
I'm not gonna bother you anymore, but thank you for joining in today's episode. And if you haven't followed Lila, I highly recommend you do that. I'm gonna drop a link down below once again. And make sure she gets to 100K because she's very close.
Oh, you're so close.
It was a great call with Lila. I'm feeling very tired right now. It's gonna take a little bit of a power nap.
Alright, turning off 14 lights.
I love it when it's snowing, but I hate snow. Wow, kolla våran snögubbe!